walk along any woodland ride at the moment, now that the hogweed is at its best. Quite often, if you look carefully, you will see this beautiful little micro moth nectaring during the day, flying between stands of hogweed. This is Pammene orana. Quite a beautiful little thing, isn't it? And in Sherwood Forest, very common, and it's certainly more widespread in Nottinghamshire than current records would suggest. The lack of recording of micro moths is reliably responsible for the lack of records. It's a very attractive little moth. In length, as we look at it from sideways on, when this one eventually turns around again, this moth is about 7 or 8 millimeters in length, so you're looking at about a 14-15 millimeter wingspan. The eggs are laid on the stems of hogweed, and I know that because I actually watched a female slowly working up the stem, laying an egg about every body length. And I do have a photo which hopefully I can put in here of those eggs, but they're not very egg-like, to be honest. But it's a very attractive little moth, and one which you may well have already noticed because of that sort of chocolate brown ground colour to the wings and two relatively large orange or yellow spots on each forewing, and wondered exactly what it is. Pammene orana is what it is, and a beautiful little thing that you can see in your local woodland, much like this, nectaring away on the flowers of hogweed during the day. It's a cracking little moth. I do like this species. No doubt generally common across the UK, but in woodland habitats such as this woodland ride here in the Sherwood Forest area, fairly unmistakable. But the good thing about this is it's very, very noticeable despite its small size, easily seen on the flower heads of hogweed, which of course at this time of year now, as we're going to the second half of June, is a vital nectar source for both moths such as this Pammene orana and many other insects.